All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS and the sincere Shalom to the brothers out there pushing the truth and sincerity. And I just want to go into a small topic, just very small. Um, mostly, mostly going into that we're going to get our payback soon enough by the Lord's will. That through prophecy, that we see this devil go down. So I'm gonna just jump straight into it. This is Revelations 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled, fill to her double. So with all the stuff that's been happening with us, this is just the the Lord and his angels tallying up stuff, tallying up what this devil's been doing to us. And that's why we always say good for what Esau's doing, because we know that it's going to be brought back on its head even harder. So with all these uh the plagues and diseases he likes to pass around, oh, we're gonna return that. We're not going to return plagues on him, but we're going to return that pain that he's been inflicting on us unto him. So the more he likes to use us as guinea pigs, the more he likes to oppress us, the more he likes to feed off of our pain and anguish, feed off the low mindset of our people, to keep worshiping him. All that's going to come back against him. All of the atrocities that this devil been doing. Oh yeah, it's gonna come back very hard on him. What you're gonna see is Jake's going to, because it's going to start off with the Lord putting the spirit on Jake to start revolting against these devils. And then when we get into the kingdom, oh yeah, we're going to have our fun righteously, not in a wicked manner like this devil done to us. We're going to do things righteously. He's going to feel that what we do is going to be even harder, the harder than he's done to us, because he deserves this madness. He deserves this punishment for all the madness that he's done to us. Uh, this is First Chronicles 16:11. It says, "Seek the Lord in His strength, seek His face continually." Because in that day, or even right now, believe it or not, we still need the Lord. Because we that's why we're constantly seeking His face, so we can see, so He can guide us, so we can be protected from all these things that He's going to do, and so we can, so it's for our sake of salvation, that we get to see this devil fall. That when we get into the kingdom, we get to feel like we accomplished something meaningful in our lives. Because everything in this place is not meaningful, though it serves a purpose as far as the things you do, the how what you achieved in this society, but we don't glorify in it because it doesn't hold no meanings compared to what the Lord has for us. It's gonna be that feeling of accomplishment is gonna be far greater when we get to the kingdom of heaven than what we got now. The greatest accomplishment is right now in this society that we say that we can feel very proud of is this truth. Waking up to the acknowledgement that we're Israelites, that we are someone far greater as a people, and that this devil actually has nothing on us. That we get to see that this devil's going to fall. Yeah, that's a great achievement to even know that. And by the Lord's will, that of the brothers, a lot of brothers, hopefully trying to being of the elect, when we get to see the kingdom, that's the greatest achievement. Because we're gonna see this devil fall for who he really is. Because this devil needs to pay. He needs to go into captivity. He needs to feel our pain, but worse, with fury and anger. but we're going to be at rest at the same time. This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." So no matter how long in this fleshly body that we think that it takes, we gotta remain spiritual. That's why the other scripture I read, to seek the Lord in His face continually, comes with prayer. The prayer is what keeps us motivated to keep that the Lord gives us signs, visions, even that spark up our spirits. And just because you might feel low a little doesn't mean that it's not happening quick enough. The Lord don't even know when He's going to come back. So He's probably just as anxious as we are. So we can get snapped back in order. So what more than He? We got to be patient, just like He got to be patient. He's seen the outcome, but before it come into effect, he's got to even be patient until His Father sends Him down here. So we are in the same boat as Yahushua at this point, but we just got to wait for Him. So that's enough for me, at least, to be motivated to keep pushing. Because we don't even know. People, you got these Jakes out here that like to put a date when the Lord comes back, when He don't even know. You got guys bent down to 2000 or 2010 prophecy, and it was like, first of all, we don't even know if we are in 2000, but that's not something we're going to go into. We don't know when the Lord's coming back, and that's still enough for me, for me at least, to keep pushing until it happens. Because the more prophecies we see, the more motivated we are. The more this devil raises his horn, the more motivated we are. The more we see his society collapse in front of us, the more motivated we are. Sure, it takes time, but everything takes time. See, with the empire to be built, it takes time. It's not an overnight thing. Just like when it falls, it's not an overnight thing. It takes time. That's why time is very important, because because in time teaches us discipline, or at least in learning new things, discipline, when you put these things into act, and of course being taught these things as being a disciple. You got to learn discipline, which is what this which is what it goes into. So these are all very important key things of why we should still stay prayerful, so we can see this devil fall. Because it's saying, because even the scripture says it will not tarry. Just because we don't know or it's not happening fast enough doesn't mean it's tarrying. Everything's going at full speed as it is. It's just a matter of when. And the answer to that is we don't know. But we gotta keep pushing until this devil falls. The Lord comes back for His elect, and we're in the kingdom of heaven. That's it. Prophecy is going to roll just as they are. So that's all I wanted to go into, because I feel like it was at least some form of importance to keep some an idea of the endurance, about what the endurance we should have, at least some form of motivation that keeps us going. Because brothers, different things in this truth motivates brothers differently, and we always got to keep reminding ourselves what got us into this truth, what's keeping us going. Even question yourself, and then pray and find an answer. The Lord will give it to you in time. So, Lord willing, hopefully this was edifying. And with that, shalom.